how close is this team to developing a winning culture?
We're getting there. We obviously did improve from last year, but we didn't achieve our goal, so obviously we can't be happy with our season, and we also be disappointed that we didn't make the playoffs. So I guess we're getting there, but we're not there yet, so there's still work to do. There's still some pieces to be added, and some stuff to work on.
What are those pieces? What do you think needs to be added?
Well, I don't mean like pieces as players. I just mean as pieces as like just guys adding stuff to the game. Just maybe we have to be more consistent as a team. I think us, the best players on the team, we have to maybe do a better job of leading the team. It's a lot of stuff that come into it. It's hard to picking points to certain things. But I think as a whole, we have to be better if we want to get to where we want to be, which is the playoffs. Especially we were inconsistent. Some of it comes with the lack of experience. Obviously, we do need some experience. I think that's obvious to everyone here that we like that, and we just need to be better. I mean, everybody's going to try to say, well, they won 36 compared to 25 last year. Okay, that's good, but it's not good enough.
Nick, when you guys were 19-13, you're top 5 in the league in defensive field goal percentage, did it feel like you were on that right path? And then how much do you beat yourself up for January?
It felt really good then. We were really playing well at that time, playing really the basketball was really scored. And we showed that we can do it. We just weren't consistent with it. Later, after January, we didn't do it at all. But it just became that consistent thing where we just didn't, we weren't doing stuff consistent. We do it for a game or two, look great, and go, don't do it again. We do it for 3 quarters, finish the game off and stuff like that. And I think experience plays a big part into that. Just the mental preparation for the game, preparation for practice, focus, learn to read the scouting for all those things. They do matter. And not to say that we don't do it, we do it, but maybe we don't do it enough as a whole. Not as a whole, each player individually. And I think those are things that we have to improve on to get to the next step. That Albania really hurt us. We never really recovered from it. But maybe, that's where we are right now. We're kind of in between that team that started 19-13 and the team that kind of, since then, somewhere in between. And we need to take it to the next level.
Scott's a quality coach. What was he like to play for? He drew you guys. You finished strong. What did you like the most playing for him?
Well, like you said, he never stopped asking for us. He always wanted more from us. Always was pushing us. Even when we were eliminated from the playoffs, we still practiced. We still, took every game like we were fighting for something. And I think that's what you want from your coach. And I think he did a great job of coming in, establishing what he wants us to do. Fortunately, we didn't do it all the time, but from the games we did do, we showed that we worked, that we were playing well. Obviously, his defense was a big part. Offensively, I thought we played really well when we played like he wanted to. Moving the ball, sharing, and I think that's the team we have to be offensively. It's a bunch of guys that kind of average the same amount of points. But have a bunch of guys in double figures, and if you look back at that period where we were playing well, that's how it was. It wasn't just one guy scoring 25, 30 a game and everybody else following. It was more of like good balance. And I think that's the type of team we have, the type of players we have. We have a bunch of good players that we just need to play balance for us to be good and do it consistently. I think we're getting there. It just needs more stuff for us to happen to be consistent and really be a playoff team.
Nick, they convinced you to sign that extension. What is here, the city, the team, all that stuff. What's the best recruiting pitch the team can make to a potential free agent? How would you sell this place, this team?
Well, as far as for the team, I think it's a good group of young players that can achieve something really good. Because we have guys that are willing to do those stuff to win, to get to the playoffs and further. And I think that's the main pitch, which is it's a good group of young guys that are really talented, that can really achieve something special. And I think that with a few pieces of experience, we can really change the whole thing. And I think that can be attractive to some veteran players to come in and help us take the next step. Because I really do believe that with those guys, we can really become a winning team and a good team in the Eastern Conference. So I think that's the main thing. I think it's also a great organization, an organization that takes care of the guys. They help you whatever you want. And it's really a great group, from the owner to the GM, coaching staff, even the people that take care of us, that work in the arena, all that. I think that's really great, and I think it's a great place for if you have a family to be here. Orlando's a great city. It's warm. There's no state tax. That's a big part. But no, I really do think it's a good place for players to come and play. And everybody knows Orlando did have some great years in the past. And I think it can really become that again. I think when it gets to that, it'll be even better than it is now. You have great fans. The arena is always, almost full. A lot of fans, people love you around here. But the main pitch really should be just, the group of guys we have, that they can really achieve something, and we've shown that we can. Just miss those experience pieces that can really take us to the next step. And I think that should really be the only thing that really should get us to come here.
Like along those lines, like you said, the Philly team went to the playoffs. Guys have been around 10, 12 years. Everyone's just saying that the Denver team he was on, how much could that help coming from a guy who's been to the finals, a guy who's been around 12 years, things like that?
It helps a lot. Because they know how it's done. It's hard, for a bunch of guys on our team that they never went through it and never seen it. They don't know how it's done. It's hard to win in the NBA. It's not easy at all. A lot of games, a lot of great teams. Some teams start off, a bit slower, then they pick it up, and but you have to sustain it. You can't be consistent to be able to win in this league. And I think that's where experienced players can really help us. When things don't go well, when things go well, when things don't go well, to help us fight through adversity, to bring the team together. Like, hey guys, we need to do this and that. No panic, especially in those close games. You can count the amount of games with those if we wouldn't have to go to the playoffs. I think that's where experience can really help us become good. And so I think it's like I said, it's not we're getting there. We just need some of those pieces to make it happen.
I know you guys don't want to use youth as an excuse, but is some of what happened this season growing pains of learning how to win at a higher level than this?
Well, yes, but like you said, we don't want to use that excuse. And like I said, we knew this before we started the season, and we did set a goal for ourselves to make the playoffs. We didn't, so we underachieved. As simple as that. And, would it get better from last year? But that wasn't our goal. The goal was to make the playoffs. Well, yeah, and out of those games, maybe if we had more experience, if we all had a few more years to our resume, it probably would have been different, but we didn't. So that's the way it is.
Nick, from a leadership standpoint, what did that teach you that you're going to bring into practice next year?
Sorry?
From a leadership standpoint, what did this year teach you?
That's a good question, actually, because that is something that I talk to Coach Scott a lot, and I think that practice can really transfer into the game, and I think that we do have really competitive practices when we really go at each other and compete, but again, I think that's something that we have to do on a consistent basis to where we take each practice as if it is a game, and I think that can really help us. And but I think for the most part, really practiced hard and did everything that we're supposed to just think that if you have that kind of veteran leadership, can kind of help even in practices when you do like the scouting, focus on those little things. When we go through things, make sure that everybody pays attention to detail. I think that those part of practices can really help us with some guys that have done it in the past.
When do you go back to Europe? When do you skip out of town?
I leave April 19th. A few days.
Have you decided on if you'll participate with your national team in the Eurobasket qualifying yet?
I will, yes. And that starts, I think, July 20th, the camp starts. And then I think the games start end of August or something like that. So I'll play. Should be a fun experience for me. It'll be good for me to get some teamwork in the summer and play some games. To help me what I'll work on. Before that. To help me do that in those games. I think it would help me a lot coming to next season.
Any closer to picking a dog?
Dog? Yes and no. I don't know. I'm still debating.
You're going to be like Kobe on that team. You're going to get 50 shots in that team.